Hello, I'm Czardus, and let's play Cities Skylines. Welcome back to 5B1C. This will be Season 2, and we are going to do things a little bit differently this time around. We are going to have some new people join us, and we are going to play without any milestones unlocked, which I don't think we did that last time, and we are going to play with the tiles, and so we won't have any areas for the builders. We will literally be building all in one spot. And what we're doing is, first of all, this map is the Port Cambria by Captain Alex, I believe on the workshop, and we have the assets and mods that are part of the map itself, and then we have a Steam collection that has all of the mods that we have enabled. All of that can be found on the new website for the 5B1C project, which is 5b1c.com. Easy to remember. But without further ado, let's talk about who is going to be involved in this project. We have 5 regular rotation builders, and they will be in, like I said, the regular rotation. We'll be going through them, and we will be then repeating them. But those 5 are me, Czardus, City Planner Plays, Imperial Jedi, Overcharged Egg, and Lee Hawkins. Then we will have guest builders, and right now we have lined up Biffa to be a guest builder, the Tim Meister to be a guest builder, and Imperator. So we've listened to a lot of your feedback, and I know for a fact that some of the people that we've added were people that you were all clamoring to have during Season 1. So I'm excited to be bringing that to you. Now today we are going to work on getting things started. And one of the first things that I do when I look at a map is I try to figure out, why would this city be in this location? Why would settlers come here and choose to settle here? And with this map, it is based in the British Columbia region, the northwest, like that. What is the word I'm looking for? What is that word? The northwest of North America, Pacific Northwest. There we go. That is what I'm looking for. And so they would have come out to settle. Now, the way the map is oriented is actually north is about this way. And so I would have thought that they would have maybe settled over on this side. But I guess it makes sense to come over here. There's a little bit more flat land here. The only problem is that anybody coming from the east would have then had to cross and come up here. But I suppose if they were... Oh, there's a water over there too. So maybe they came up through here and then they found this little bay and they thought, okay, this is a great spot to land. We'd like to stop. Or maybe they came from the ocean and decided to come in this way. But that is how they ended up here. Now the map has a pre-built layout that we are not going to use. So the first thing I'm going to do is take that out. But we do have to come in and build a road. As always with cities, you have to build the road and then you can delete it. And now we can come in here and we're going to get rid of all of this. I showed the pre-arranged layout to the whole group, and right away City Planner Plays said, is that an arterial on the... Charlie, you know what, let's do move it here. This would be easier. On the coast, is that an arterial? And so we are definitely not going to have that here. So we're going to take that out, and then I think we will keep this original road here. But although we can't edit it because we haven't unlocked it. Though we're using Vanilla++ or Vanilla Plus roads. So we can do that. Let's see if we go to Steam. Tiny roads here, which is really useful. And a lot more of them than we had before. Let's go ahead here, 4-lane avenue, no parking. Trying to decide on which one I want to bring into the city. this is a Sips Lane road. I also need to figure out... okay, we're going to use dirt roads because that is how I typically get things started. To find a dirt road, though. There aren't any dirt roads from the workshop. Okay, we will use the vanilla one. And what I want to do... okay, so I think this town would have started as a fishing base. They would have had a whole bunch of fishing. So we are going to have a road along here, but it is going to really be for feeding the piers. So I think, and we'll set back the arterial. We need one coming in here, and we're going to have a grid shape. So let's go ahead and bring this in. Maybe to there. If we have this very basic grid coming in here, I think that might work. And then build the grid off like that, and we'll get some fishing piers as soon as we unlock that, which might be relatively soon. When do we get that? Get agriculture at 900. Fishing at 1400. Okay, for now, we're going to focus on getting people in here. And I think what we'll have is, yeah, we'll have this be the arterial. And I want to get a little bit in. So we'll go, if we go 10, we could, I mean, that would be a basic thing. And then we could come in here with a tiny alley. In like that. Yeah, I like that. That would be the plan. At least that would be my starting plan. Let's get this road out this way. And we're going to get commerce in here. So then the next question is, how far do I want these? I think we do a square grid to start here. 10, yeah, that'll work. Then I think I want another one on the other side. Now, the downside is that when we widen this road, it's going to make this less than 10, which is going to be a little bit annoying, but I think it will be... I mean, if the original city builders here had come in and made this grid, they would have just planned it out on all of the same size road. They wouldn't have planned, you know, in, say, the late 19th century to come in here and have really wide roads. And that's kind of the period we're probably looking at for this. Now, I don't want to build too much, and I've already built quite a bit, but I think, so that'll be our commerce there, and then we're going to get residential out here, and what we're going to do is we'll just double this. So we'll have a 20 by 10 block pattern here. And then we'll get some basic industry. Let's see, I really wish we would have that by the highway, and maybe we come in and get some generic industry over here so that eventually we might be able to get an interchange there. And we've got the rail down here anyway. So yeah, I think that makes sense. And we can keep that 10 by 10 here. We'll get this over here, and then we'll have a power station over here as well. I'm not going to build anything fancy because, well, we don't have anything fancy unlocked. We have a coal power plant, so we're going to get that right here. Then we need water, of course, and I usually like to choose water towers because I know that We're not going to pull too much water out of there. We'll get this at the center of town. We put that down here. We do need treatment plant. I like to use the inland one now. We'll probably end up rearranging a little bit of that. Maybe end up with a dedicated power plant and water treatment facility. But for now, this is what we can work with. Okay, we've got that now. What I want to do is we need to get power. Actually, first, let's get a little bit more roads in here. Great, so now if we eventually want to come in and make this extend that square grid, we can do that over here. But for now, that should work. And I want to come in and we'll get a power line coming right along this way and over to the residential area. We'll just bring it right in there for now. And I think we are ready to zone. Let's go ahead and get this here and turn on the game speed. And that should be enough zoning to really get us going. I'm going to have some coffee while we let this go. And the only problem is we don't have power over here. So if we get that there, that should connect the power and get its water. So now people won't be complaining about that. Very good. Now we can come in and get a little bit of commercial zoning in there and then get our industry started down here as well. And that should be enough there that we can get going. Autosave, coffee time. Oh, and we didn't get a pipe down this way. How did I miss that? All right, and we are out of money, so we better get to that milestone quickly. But really, I'm not too concerned because we have plenty of... Actually, can we get one more of these in? Just in case we need to get a little bit more industry in here. Get these roads built before we totally run out of money. Okay, now the roads are all in place. We should be able to come in. Yeah, we'll get one more there. We'll go ahead and fill industry around here. And over in here. So now they all have a long way to go. We'll have some traffic coming in that way, but that'll be fine. And eventually, like I said, we should be able to get an interchange in over here for the industry. The other thing I've noticed about this bridge is that this one goes up nice and high so that the boats can get underneath. But then there's this rail bridge right here, and that completely defeats the purpose of that. So I think long term, we're going to need to either, I mean, the rail, maybe the rail becomes a tunnel. But I don't know how deep the water is there, but really there wouldn't be a reason for this to be so high. Hey, look, little hamlet, we have achieved that. We do need to get a landfill right away. And I think what I want to do is we will put the landfill, let's just go ahead and put it right in here. It could get, well, no, it doesn't really fit there. Let's bring, this is our arterial, and we want it to come around and maybe cross here. Can't fit through there anyway, so we can break the grid here. Yeah, because we have all this topography to deal with, so we're going to lose that grid anyway. But for now, let's go ahead and do that, and then we can bring road in here, and we can get a landfill here. Just to fill that service need. Then let's go ahead and add more residential over here. Speed up the game again. Get some more commercial coming in that way. And overall, I think we are in a good start here. At some point, our budget will be in better shape, and then we'll be able to get some upgraded roads. But I do like to start with the dirt roads so that it is easier to manage that budget. So I don't like messing with the taxes unless we have to. I will say, okay, let's come in here. And I'm going to set these all at 10% actually. Now that I literally just said that I don't like messing with taxes, I am going to put it at 10%. But that gives us the option that once we have districts, we can come in and we can tweak the taxes with raises and lowers for specific districts. So that should be good, I think. Let's go ahead and we're going to pause, take that power out for a moment, bring it over this way instead, so we can fill that space there. I'm really anxious to get to 900 people, although that only frees up agriculture, which I think we have over here and up here, it looks like, and over that way. So we can't quite get to that yet anyway. I think that's where we have resources. We can't look at them yet, of course. I really don't understand why this stuff doesn't get unlocked at the very beginning, but okay. Worthy Village, 900 people. The big thing here is now we can get fire and police, and I think we might as well get those in pretty quick. But let's see where we've got. Yeah, fertile land is over here. I think we'll have a lot of timber industry. And there is ore in the water. Interesting. Not much oil. In fact, no oil at all on the map. And very little fertile land as well. But like I said, I think timber will be our primary industry. Now, we do need a little bit of water over here. Get that started. Then I think we should build roads before we spend the rest of our money, because we're going to need to add more people soon anyway. Let's get this road out to here. And get water under there right away. Okay, so that is primed and ready to go. Then I think what we'll do... Yeah, we'll speed this up again. Keep that going. And we're going to go ahead and get... We don't need medical, but we will get a fire department in. And we'll put that kind of close to downtown. I think this is the one that will be widened, so we'll put this over on this side. Fire and a police station. Put them across from each other. They don't have power though, so let's go ahead and get some commercial going that way. And we need to expand our industry. Industry, we now have... Nope, we didn't unlock any of that. Okay, well then, let's go ahead and get more generic industry. And I can see maybe eventually this becomes an industrial port area in here. Let's go ahead and extend this in here. Yeah, that'll all be good. Where does our power end now? Over here. Let's go ahead and just do this now. The fun games of just moving your power around those giant power lines. Let's go ahead and get this over here. We need water here though. Oh, you know what? This is not the arterial. This one is. So we actually are going to pause. Take this out. because it's this road that can come in like this. But that is close enough that I'm okay with that little shift there. Yeah, that should work. And then maybe that ends up turning over that way. This comes over like that. That becomes our arterial coming in. Yeah, I like that. Let's go ahead and get more people in here. Now, we would probably see commercial along there too. So what I'm going to do is we will just zone half of this. Like that, and I totally screwed that up. Don't have the tall buildings going in. But what I do think is maybe now is about the time to start getting some of the other roads in. We have a relatively solid budget. So let's go ahead and bring our arterial in. I want to make sure that it is clear what I was thinking. Although I have 2 more episodes this week, so I'll be playing for a little while for this start time. Now, we are a tiny town. We have unlocked fishing, which is what I really wanted to do this episode. But let's go ahead and get this arterial in. So it extends down this way. And then we're going to have it end there. I think that's how we'll keep that. And then let's come in here and get our alley in. And we want to prioritize older roads. So we should be able to come in here now. And I guess I'll skip the alley there. I think we would maybe have alleys this way though. No, I don't want zoning there. Well, that's annoying. Oh, wait, here, zoning adjusted. No, that just... Yeah, prioritize older roads through here. Well, I guess we'll have to leave it that way. If we do an alley through there. And really, the alley probably isn't necessary. I mean, here... Although I don't like the look of these houses right up against each other in here. I think we would have an alley. I like alleys in these older towns. I'm going to totally butcher some of this now. Let's go ahead and let that fill back in before we kill the town. Yeah, I think that'll work well. And maybe these small ones will be coach houses. Okay. Let that fill back in. And in the meantime, there's also... There's no parking. Where is the regular... Yeah, now we're getting into wider ones. These are all tiny. This is a regular one, but it doesn't have parking. We need 42. Oh, that's trolley bus. I want one with parking. Well, I mean, I guess that's the same as the... If they're Vanilla Road Plus, it's just, okay, we're going to use this. And actually, that needs to be the other one. This goes all through here. It's our main road going through town. And then I kind of feel like this would be a pretty big road coming through here too. So like we have the main one with the commercial road, and then we have the other road that kind of bookends it a little bit. Do we have topography now that we can look at? Yeah. So we can see some of this. And it's also like, I think they might have really cut through there when they built that highway, but maybe that's something we can look at, a tunnel there or something. But yeah, this hill here would probably have ended that. We're going to need the arterial to come in this way, because I think it would have, or maybe it splits. No, this wouldn't have been a bridge until recently. But yeah, we're going to bring this one out this way. Let's go ahead and get this upgraded. Very good. That is the wrong road, though. And then let's use the dirt road to come over this way. Like that. So that curves up that way. Yeah, actually, this is pretty good. I think we can keep that the way it is. We will come in here, though, and make this a priority road. Now, I want this to be... applies yield sign. Oh, let's do stop signs. But I do want that to be a traffic light. And then we want to do the same thing here. Adjust roads here. Stop signs there. And then removed our traffic light. There we go. Yeah, that should work. So now you can move pretty smoothly on that bigger road. And this is definitely giving a little bit more of the vibe that I want. Although I don't like that tiny road. Let's come back in here. Is there one that isn't marked? Could make it be one way through there. Because this is the one that we just did that has the marking on it, yeah. Let's try this. 1 lane. Single one way. Also, I kind of wish that it didn't have... I guess that'll all be fine. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, interesting. That does a wide... No. Okay, we want this. And we will go ahead and flip these so that they are alternating. Okay, and I think that will just about do it for the first episode. So you can see that we've got a start to our town. We have a little bit of a more logical setup here, I think, where we've got arterial coming off this way. We'll get an interchange up here eventually. And then maybe even this ends up getting extended coming in that way. But that should do it for now. So that's it for today. I will catch you in this series again on Thursday. And in the meantime, make sure to check out my other content as well as the content of all the other creators in this series. We're really looking forward to bringing it to you, and I hope you're really looking forward to it as well. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Take care.